Yes, boys. So I thought I'd jump in at the start of this episode. This was meant to be episode 3, but it's 2 and 3 combined because of the fact that a lot of the footage from the last episode got corrupted. Yay! So we played a game against Sheffield United and Brighton. We beat Sheffield United 5-2, and we drew 1-1 against Brighton. All I'm going to put in is I'm going to show you the transfer news, the transfers. In episode 4, we'll go over everything properly. Episode 3, sorry, we'll go over everything properly and we'll sort it all out properly and get going, hopefully. Thank you guys, and I hope you enjoy the episode. Yes, guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the Brentford save on FM24 on the beta. As you can see in the bottom left hand side, it does say it's beta version. Not everything's final. Pretty much it is, but it's not. So, we are on the match day. On pretty much the moment we're about to go out and play Burnley. I'll show you guys my team in just a second that I'll be playing. Well, I'll put the team together and then we'll show it. But we have some new signings and some big news. So we'll head to our transfers first. So we have brought in Kyle Walker-Peters from Southampton. We did indeed sign him for 26 million, potentially costing 28 million. Not paying all that right now. I think we paid 10 million this season. We did bring in that 33-year-old, as I looked at the ages, and the ages are quite good in terms of younger players that we can develop. And look at his stats, very decent player. Been a good player for Bundesliga outfit, Freiburg, who I'm pretty sure finished quite high up last season as well. So honestly, I'm not too upset with taking a 33. Well, the age isn't great, but we paid 3.5 million for him, and that's with add-ons. We paid 1.9 million, or something around about that. And then the rest of it is in installments. And we did go ahead and sign Sean Longstaff. I wanted a box-to-box. Again, like I said in the last episode, not the most technical of players, but will do a job. Good work rate, good positioning, good bravery, and good stamina. Just, so we want someone to work hard, and he has got a fairly decent few things about him. He enjoys big games. He's fairly consistent, which is really good. And he's a decent player for a lot of Premier League sides. So there is a brand new midfielder in our squad that is looking to revive his career. Stay tuned to find out who he is. Yes, boys, welcome back to episode 3 of our Brentford FM24 save on the beta. As I always say, in the bottom left hand side of the screen, you'll see that it still says it's a beta version because everything in this game is not final. Just to make sure, it pretty much is, but it's technically not, as I always say. So, as I said in the intro, there is a new midfielder in town that is looking to revive his career, and he's come to Brentford to do just that, and hopefully will be a great player for us. You guys will not know who it is yet, but you guys will see him in the starting 11 in today's episode. We are running a new tactic. As you can see, we are 11th, 6 points after 4 games. You may be thinking, oh, I lost. We haven't. We just decided to draw 3 games in the Prem on the bounce, and we've now got a very tough run coming up with Tottenham, Villa, and then City in the Carabao Cup. And then we come back 2 winnable, I'm going to say, games. And then we are very much stuck on Manchester as we travel to Old Trafford and play Man City at the G-Tech Stadium. So, without any further ado, we'll get straight into the game. And this is going to be our team. So as you can see, our new midfielder is Donny van der Beek, signed on deadline day. On loan from United with a option to buy for 6.5 million, and he has got some incentives in his contract to make sure we can try and get him as good as possible. He has a target to achieve an average match rating of a 6.8 in competitive first team matches. Now, I don't think there's anybody else that we did sign, but I will double check just in case I'm forgetting anybody. And no. However, I did realise that Holfer was not registered. We've got him registered, and he did play really well in the Carabao Cup game against Burton as his first game, and he did actually get a goal as well. So, our starting 11 for this match consists of Flecken in goal. He's now on a sweeper keeper. Then we've got an inverted fullback in Rico Henry, alongside Pinnock and Ayer. and we've got Walker Peters as our wing back. Our two defensive midfielders are Janel and Norgard, coming on the left hand side. Again, on the new instruction to cut inside with the ball on a winger, nice and wide, and come inside on his right foot. Keane, Lewis Potter, Donny van der Beek playing the attacking midfielder role today for us. Kevin Schade on the right hand side. He is right footed, but again on an inside forward role, which means he hasn't necessarily got a cut in. We're looking for those cutbacks towards our pressing forward, which is Brian and Burma. Our bench looks a little bit something like that. We did unfortunately suffer an injury to Sean Longstaff in the last game against Sheffield United. So he is out for, I think I said 2 weeks. 2 weeks in pretty much at the most anyway. So that is going to be our starting 11. Again, we've got some bonds already formed in the team because these guys do play with each other in real life. So without further ado, let's get into the game. I might play the Villa game on this episode too. We'll do 2 games an episode possibly. Mainly be the Spurs one. We will just see. So that is a little bit of a look how Spurs are going to line up. Richarlison starting up front for them. And we are on the way playing in our away kit as we are at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Already given the ball away to Kulusevski inside the first 15 seconds. I'm not quite sure who Vanderson is, whether he actually plays for Spurs in real life or not. Højbjerg gives it away to Rico Henry. Now Vitaly Janelt looking to find Kevin Schade, and that ball was just all wrong really. And Højbjerg has a pot shot really, and we will recover possession with a goal kick. So I may not have needed to change the tactic because honestly, I'm not going to say that draws against the teams that we drew against. Obviously, we drew against Chelsea, Brighton. Before the end of the game when we started getting dominated by Brighton, I don't even think we should have won it, or should have at least scored. And against Sheffield United, again, I'm leaning towards saying we probably should have won that. So, I mean, I don't know how critical I can be of us because we are without Ivan Toney, but that's not really one of the excuses I want to use all season if we don't exactly get finish where we want to in the Premier League. I was trying to go, yeah, we didn't have Toney, did we? I kind of want to, people to see, or I want to kind of, to play Brentford and, make people see in the game, obviously, that we're not just an Ivan Toney team. We are, more and can play without him. So, I imagine it's going to be a really hard game, this, because I do expect Spurs to be up there for the title. And Højbjerg has already scored. I don't necessarily think this vertical tiki-taka is working, because we haven't really had any possession really. So what we'll do is I'll jump ship. I know it's really early on, but I'll jump ship because we have still got the players to play this formation really. So we'll do that, and we'll try and get going in this game, and just go back to our wing play. I don't want to play wing play for too long though. Maybe for this season, and then we move over to a tiki-taka, fast-paced kind of football, because that's my kind of football. I don't really want to play wing play, but yeah, I mean maybe for now we have to. Walker Peters charging down the right hand side, cross it in, Schade at the back post, and already with the news that we scored already. In like 5 minutes of putting it on, so maybe it is right to stick with this. A really good blistering run on the right hand side from Kyle Walker Peters, playing actually I think really well since he signed. And then Kevin Schade puts his hand up and heads it into the far right hand corner of the goal. Bit of a weird corner that. Someone's got the ball. Højbjerg looking for another one. Isn't going to get it that time. Shooting through a crowd of bodies, so realistically the ball can go anywhere, to be honest. A win here today would be monumental, but I'm not expecting a win at all. Not even expecting a draw. I'm expecting to lose because again, I reckon in terms of the ability, because Udogie is always an immense player. I know he's not playing today, but Son's always good on this game. They've got quite a few good players. Van der Beek shoots and Vicario saves. I don't know a lot about some of the new players like Vicario, but I mean even Richarlison's got an FM, so you never know. But to be fair, I expect them to be up there, but I don't think they'll win it because, Haaland on this game, on the last FM was a joke. And Burmo is going to take a corner now. He's going to go short to Lewis Potter, and Forces Vicario into quite a good save, to be honest. And then Birmingham taps take a corner again. This one goes into the box. Pinnock heads it, and it's a good save. Lewis Potter shoots, and Norgard shoots. Both blocked. And Spurs tries to get away, but Walker Peters recovers the ball off of the head off Richarlison. Kulusevski. Well in there by Henry. I can say Henry then. Vanderson looking to bring the ball back into possession. Now here's Son for Spurs. Summons Son, and that's annoying. That's a fantastic goal, but it's against the run of play. I'm gonna say it. It's against the run of play and not much possession, but I feel like we've been the better team here. Here's Christian Norgard. Made his way into the penalty area. Looks for Walker Peters. Walker Peters only finds the foot of Ben Davis, who gets it clear. Vitaly Janel. Oh, I think that goes in as well. I think that may have gone in, but it's blocked. And Burma has to take the corner. Go short to Lewis Potter, and that is just he's broken someone's arm with that. That is disgraceful. Here's Vanderson. Kulusevski now. Good challenge by Henry. Son's found at the back post, completely unmarked. And Maddison fires wide. Again, I don't know how good Maddison is going to be on this game, to be honest. He was alright last year. Because I signed Maddison for Brentford last year in my save. Van der Ven. Richarlison. Højbjerg. Henry straight. I keep going to do it. Henry straight into that challenge and misplaces a pass, and Sharda can't get to it. Really not doing well on possession. I think that needs to be something that we try and do in terms of controlling possession. Maybe we switch to a controlling possession tactic. Here's Van der Ven. Romero. Oliver Skip to Vanderson. Højbjerg. Not really got an option here. It's a great ball to skip that. Maddison. Ben Davis. Maddison. Kulusevski. Shadow looks to get it away for Brentford. And Burmo is there. And he is fouled, so that's not too bad of an outcome there, winning a free kick very high out the pitch. Because again, like I said yesterday, we are quite a tall team. We clearly didn't do anything with the free kick. Flecken gets it away towards Lewis Potter. He's not going to get there. That's not a great header by Son. That's a good ball from, I think that was Janel. Now here's Lewis Potter into the box, and then Burmo scores. I think that's going to go to VAR, because I'm not completely convinced he was onside there. Maybe I'm wrong. And the goal been disallowed. It is offside, unfortunately. We are playing so well, though, in my opinion. I really do think we have a chance of winning this. Well, at least scoring again. Højbjerg, Richarlison shoots, and that's 3-1. That probably kills the game off. Again, I'm going to say it, against the run of play, I don't necessarily feel like they've been better than us. We'll bring off Jan out and we'll bring on De Silva because he plays that Mazzala role quite well. We'll just bring on De Silva for now. So yeah, frustrating. I'm not going to say we've been robbed, but you know, I really think we played better here. Again, I know the possession speaks for itself, but you know, to have as little of possession as we have, and create so many good chances, I think we've done so well here. I do want to get the possession up, though. I don't want to be having 30 possession against the big teams. I want more. Here's Udogie. He's on the pitch now. Good chance by Walker Peters. Lewis Potter's going to bring it away. Lewis Potter sends a searching ball for Brian and Burma, but that's not going to find him. Van der Ven looking to bring it out at the back. Lascelles on the pitch now as well. Good step from Walker Peters. Lewis Potter now. De Silva. De Silva shoots, and it's a good save out of Vicario. De Silva looking quite positive since he's come on, to be honest. Here's Walker Peters out to take the corner for us. Sends it towards the near post. Van der Ven is there. He's stupidly tall, isn't he? Here's Ayat. Great shot. It's whistles wide. Keeper wouldn't have got anywhere near that. You wouldn't have seen it. And Burma sends it in. Pinnock, Van der Ven heads away at the near post. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, I'll bring on Holfer and get him to play as a DM for now. Here's Udogie. Walker Peters is there, and Holfer goes back to Flecken. That's nice in terms of playing out from the back. That's something I want to see. Just don't go long here and you lose the ball. We don't. It's Van der Beek. Good little run there from Van der Beek. Plays in and Burmo. May have been offside there in Burmo, but final whistle's gone. If you look at the stats again, I think that's a bit harsh. Everything, and I know. Look at the possession. We weren't good in possession wise, but you know, I feel like we should have done better there. Oh, I'm not happy. Oh, I'll just apologise. Oops. Anyway, that's what they want. So they wanted a bollocking, basically. That's what they wanted. So right, this doesn't work. I'll clear that. We'll just sort that. But a new tactic in terms of controlling possession, because it's saying we can do a gegenpress as well. What formation? A 4-2-3-1 gegenpress. It's saying we could do. So that's something to try out, not against Aston Villa, more in the cup, because I think we'll lose that regardless. Just thought I'd jump in at the end, guys. Forgot to record an outro because I'm an idiot as well. So I'll see you guys in episode 3 in a bit.